Kính thưa quý vị khán thính giả của chương trình PhoBolsaTV, thành phố Westminster là một thành phố có rất đông người Mỹ gốc Việt. Năm nay, tranh cử vào chức vụ nghị viên của thành phố Westminster bao gồm 7 ứng cử viên. Trong đó có 4 ứng cử viên gốc Việt. Ngày hôm nay chúng tôi sẽ nói chuyện với một trong các ứng cử viên gốc Việt đó, anh Tommy Lương. Anh Tommy Lương là một người trẻ sinh ra và lớn lên ở Mỹ. Do vậy, tiếng Việt của anh sẽ không thuận tiện trong buổi nói chuyện ngày hôm nay. Câu chuyện sẽ bằng Anh ngữ. Xin mời quý vị theo dõi câu chuyện với ứng cử viên Tommy Lương vào chức vụ nghị viên của thành phố Westminster.
Kính chào quý vị.
Quý vị có thể thấy anh Tommy Lương cố gắng ít nhất cũng một lời chào bằng tiếng Việt với chúng ta. First, can you tell us about a little bit about your background and also why you decide to run for the Westminster City Council, please?
Well, a little bit about my background. I lived in Westminster all my life. I went to school here, Murray Elementary, junior high at McGarvin, and my high school was La Quinta. And after graduating high school, I joined the United States Navy. And after my term is up, I still stayed in the reserves and went to college under the GI Bill. And the reason why I'm running is because, with all due respect to the current city council, there isn't a millennial in there, and I am the person who is going to bring in a different perspective. I'm running just because I want to make the city better. For me, since we have this budget deficit, I am forgoing my salary as a city councilman. I don't think I need it. I have a regular job, and I'm just doing it because it's the bottom of my heart to make the city better. So I'm not here to make any money. I'm not here to make any side deals. I'm just solely to make the city better.
Running for the city council, can you tell us what problems the city of Westminster is facing right now, and what is your solutions?
Well, basically the problem right now is our $13 million deficit. I'm glad that this measure that's coming out for the people to vote, now they are involved and they give them a choice. But however, there are other things that I believe that I could fix this deficit. One way is to open up marijuana dispensaries. It's there in different cities. I don't know see which one right now, but I believe that it's a potential revenue generator without raising taxes on everybody.
Wow, that will be very shocking to a lot of people, especially Vietnamese people, regarding the marijuana issue. Can you explain why you're supporting that?
Oh yeah, definitely, because if you look at the studies and after studies, marijuana has been proven to be less dangerous than alcohol, but yet alcohol is sold in every single store. But having marijuana dispensaries, I don't see it as a problem, and I see it as a tax revenue, and it's not really, I don't see it as a problem for our city.
Since the Vietnamese American communities make up a big part of the city of Westminster, what would you do regarding for the Vietnamese community if you are selected as a city council?
Well, since the majority of the city is Vietnamese, I really want to galvanize the youth, particularly the second generation, because they are basically the one who are going to take over this city, And I just want to get them excited, inspire them to be involved in our city and especially our politics, and have them have a voice in how the city makes its decisions.
In politics, we usually see the older generation. Why a young person like you want to involve into it?
Oh, well, as you've seen the city council, there is a generation gap between us, and eventually we will inherit the city, like I said before. It just brings a different perspective, and for me in particular, I did come from the military, and also for my education as a mechanical engineer, and also with my job as an engineer for a consulting firm, I think I bring a different perspective, a new perspective on what the city should be going to, instead of just maintaining status quo.
But in the reality, we don't see that much of the young people register to vote. Is your observation, your peers, do you see how involved the young, especially the young Asian Vietnamese in politics?
Well, yes, that's a good question. Statistically, young people simply do not vote. But I think it's because they feel that their vote does not matter, which is definitely not true. It does matter. And I am going to be the forefront of that voice, is to get people excited in politics and what our city leaders are doing. Because this really has an effect on their future, because we will eventually live through the decisions that the current people in leadership are making. So,
if people driving around the street on the city nowadays, they see a lot of signs by the candidates. We don't see your sign there. Why was that? And also, what have you been doing for campaigning?
Okay. Basically, the reason why we see my signs there is because I don't think that I should pay that much money to campaign. You know, I don't know how all these other candidates are getting their funding. However, it's just really expensive to campaign. It's very expensive. And for me, how I am measuring my, how I'm doing my campaign is I'm actually going door to door and speaking with people, just grassroots, you know, back to the basics of actually talking to citizens and seeing what their concerns are. I do see certain campaign finance. I guess like there is a conflict of interest, and but I'm not saying that every single candidate is. But when somebody is donating a large amount of money to you, then they're probably going to want some favors back. So that's why I'm not taking any campaign contributions. I'm doing this the basic way, the old school way.
Thank you very much. Do you want to add some final words before we end the section here?
Oh, definitely. Please go out and vote. Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck to your campaign.
All right, thank you.